Hello guys, in this video I will make a tutorial for the TradingView platform, a platform which most likely you already heard about. So today we will discuss all the key functions of this platform which will help you to speed up your analysis process and make it smooth and comfortable to do. And on top of that, at the end of the video, I will show you how to get a 50% discount or, for example, 6 months free on your yearly plan. Because apart using it for free, you can upgrade to a paid plan, and basically I will show you how to get 50% discount or 6 months free. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is to go to the tradingview.com website and go to the Products tab and hit Charts. And the charts will pop up. And so, as you can see, the charts are displayed in a default configuration. It is advisable for you to create a free account in order to use the TradingView for free, because if you will configure it right now without creating this account, this profile, if you will turn it off and go back to this, the chart will again be on the default settings. So therefore, if you will create an account and configure on the created account, the settings will be saved on your account. So that's the first thing. In order to get started, you need to hit Get Started button and then you register, so on and so forth. It is completely free. So as I said in the beginning, TradingView can be used for free, but also they have upgraded paid plans. And the main differences between the upgraded paid plans and the free version are, for example, that you can use only 3 indicators on a single chart in a free version. Secondly, you have limited amount of historical data. And a third point, for example, for me, it was a key factor to, for example, pay for the TradingView, is the function of chart replay, which basically lets you rewind the chart and run it as it is, happening in a real time, and therefore you can backtest your manual strategy and also your psychological approach to trading. So if we go back to the main site, if we go to the Products tab, go to the Pricing. And here you can compare the plans. You can pay it monthly or annually. And down below you have the differences between those plans, which, for example, which functions are available in Basic, which is the free one, Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium. Also, what is very important, you have 30-day free trial. So basically, you register. You, for example, sign up for a Pro, Pro Plus, or Premium paid plan, and then you have 30 days free for testing. You will not be charged, and if you will resign before the 30 days, before the 30th day, you will not be charged any cent, any penny. So as you can see, it is very convenient how you can compare all the various functions of the platform. So now, if you are using, for example, TradingView on a mobile or in a PC, you can also not only use it on a browser, but you can download the app and use directly the app. So basically, that is how I am using the platform. So now we will switch to the app. Okay, so we are inside the platform right now. As you can see, I have already configured my to be in a dark theme, and also the chart is pure black with the classical Japanese candlesticks. So you can do it by clicking in the upper left side. You have this button Candles. You can choose various forms of a chart display. You have lines, area, you have Heiken-Ashi, whichever kind of chart display and the price display on a chart you want. So in order to make it, for example, clean black, you hit the right mouse button, you go to the settings, or you can hit this cog over here in the upper right side. It basically has the same function. So right here you have the chart settings, and here you choose the candlesticks body, borders, wicks, so on and so forth, high, lows, your time zone, precision, to which decimal point is it will display you the price and so on and so forth. Status line, you have the open, high, low, close values, bar changes, so on and so forth. So basically, as you can see, these are the informations on the upper left side. It is a function that is available in most of the platforms. So basically, when I am scrolling on the chart, it displays for me the information on the price that is being pointed with a mouse. Okay, so next we have scales, so you can choose to display symbol name, bid and ask price, so on and so forth. This kind of changes. Then you have the appearance, where you choose the background and various coloristic options. So you can choose to be gradient background or solid color of the background, so on and so forth. The grid lines, as you saw a second ago. Yeah, I make them all black to be invisible. You can choose their opacity as well. So next we have trading. So basically you can add buy and sell buttons, but basically this function will be helpful for you if you have connected your brokerage account to the TradingView platform. You have here things like play sound on execution, so on and so forth. You have the events which are updated from the macro calendar. So if we switch it on, you can see that on the lower side you have those flags which are signaling, which are showing you on which day. Maybe let's make it a little bit smaller time frame, on which day and which hour this event will happen and what kind of event it is. So you can see this balance of trade 8 March 2:30 p.m. Federal Reserve Chair Powell testimony, jobs openings, so on and so forth. This kind of information. So let's go to settings and switch that off for now. Okay, so now we are moving on. We will discuss the drawing tools which are necessary for us in order to conduct a technical analysis of the chart. So we have trend lines over here. All the tools are by the default on the left side. You can configure it to be on the upper side. You can even detach it from the left side, from the left bar. You can configure it whatever you like. So firstly, we can draw, for example, trend lines to showcase us some channels. You have arrows. You have things like horizontal lines in order for us to mark support and resistance levels. If you want to clone them, it is basically the same as it is in MetaTrader, for example, platform. You hold Control or Command if you are using a Mac and just left mouse click and drag it onto the place of your desire. So in order to clean the chart, you hit the right mouse button and hit remove drawings. So if you go further, we have the technical analysis tools like Fibonacci retracement. We have Fibonacci trend-based extension, so on and so forth, with which we can analyze the charts. Again, remove drawings. What we have next, we have Gann box, Gann square. We've got Fibonacci circles, pitch fan, Fibo speed resistance arcs, all the tools that you would like to use. You can also draw by hand on the chart if you don't want to use an arrows or for example, some other tools that you have here on your disposal. In order to, for example, if you made a mistake, you don't want to clean the chart by hand, like clicking on the particular things, you have here this arrow which basically undo the thing that you did. So you click left and basically you undo the thing that you did. So next we have, for example, things like text which can be added to the chart. So you can add a text to some place on the chart. You can add node, idea, a call out. So this one is also very good. So yeah, as you can see, you can configure the charts, you can mark them whatever thing you like and however you like. So you have also price labels. So for example, if you mark at this level, it showcases you the price on which you left it. So these are very, very, very useful things, useful tools that you have on your disposal. Next, we have the patterns. So basically, you don't need to draw the patterns on your own manually. You have the tools to draw those patterns. For example, XABCD pattern, which is a harmonic pattern. You have the tool available for you to draw it automatically, almost automatically. So basically, you hit with the left mouse button and mark the points which you think are the points X, A, B, C, and D. And also it will display you the Fibonacci levels and that are crucial in order to identify correctly the pattern. So let's delete that again. Let's remove the drawings. If we go further, we have the possibility to mark, for example, the long and short positions. So for example, here you can calculate your risk reward ratio. As you can see, you have the information displayed on on this tool. So what we have further, we have the date range. So we check between which dates, for example, this happened. You have price range. So here it measures the distance between the upper boundary and the lower boundary and shows you the price movement pips and in a percentage points. So if you go further, we have the icons. So basically these are some small tools that you can add to your chart. You have the ruler over here, and basically this is one thing in two-in-one if we have the date and price range, because basically here you have the displayed information which you have measured, and here you have the how many bars it was. So basically it was 4 days and 1 hour, what kind of percentage change it was, and the pips amount. Of course, the zoom button, this is a very helpful tool which will basically help you to zoom into some particular fragment of the chart, as you saw right now. And the next thing that we will discuss is watch list. So on the upper right side you have this button watch list over here, and basically it displays you the list of the assets that, for example, you are currently observing. So you can configure them, you can create various lists, like for example list of crypto assets, list of currency pairs, so on and so forth, commodities, in order for you to be able to easier distinguish them. And what does it do is basically helps you to navigate. You don't need to click over here and choose the other asset. You have it on your list and you just click it over here and it quickly switch the charts, switch the assets for your analysis. You can also mark them on the left side with a specific color for you in order to, for example, let's mark the Euro USD with a green, and therefore you know that you have position opened over here and you need to get back to it and see how is it going. So as I said, you can name them, create various lists, so on and so forth. You have this button over here which also displays you various informations about your watch list, about the changes on the assets, so on and so forth. Next thing that is very useful and one of the features of the platforms that you will be using very often are timeframes. And they are available for you over here in the upper left side. You click on that and you have the various time frames available for you to display. You have 4 hours, the traditional one, the default one, you have 12 hours, so on and so forth. The thing is that, for example, if you are using some, 2, 3 or 4 your favorite time frames, you can select them with this star. So that means these are your favorites. And by doing that, they will be displayed over here. So you don't need to click here and then click for 2 hours. You just need to click over here. The button is displayed. So also you can create custom timeframes. And how to do it? You go to the lower part, which is over here, and you type a number you have. For example, I don't know, 100 minutes. You can choose 100 hours, days, weeks, so on and so forth. So right now what you need to do is to just click add, and it is added to the minutes. Hit on this, and yeah, you have the charts with the time frame of 100 minutes. Okay, next useful tool in the TradingView is the tool to conduct a multi-time frame analysis. So what we need to do is to click on this button over here, select layout, and choose, for example, I don't know, the 2 chart layout. And basically what it does is create for you 2 separate charts. I mean 2 separate. This is the same asset, but with the we can set it with a different time frame. So you can see this one is 100 minutes and this one is 4 hours. And what it does basically is, if you click on that, hit time frame button, this one over here, so it will be displayed in blue, which means that it is ticked. Then if you will change the fragment of the chart on one particular, for example on this 100-minute one, as you can see down below, when you hover your mouse over some particular fragment of the chart, particular candle, it is also displayed on the second part of the chart. And the same goes here. If you switch to this one, you move to the left, the chart on the left also moves. And for example, if you will draw something, it is displayed on both charts. So basically, if you are, for example, making an analysis on a higher time frame, you see, I don't know, let's say, for example, the price is over here and is starting to getting closer to this support level. So you want to check the smaller time frame in order to spot some good entry fragment. So yes, this one is this level over here is over here on the 100-minute time frame. So what we want to do, I don't know, for example, let's look for some signal. Let's add an indicator, add RSI, and let's see. Oh, for example, at this moment the signal wasn't produced, but it was, for example, over here, right? So if we add RSI to this chart as well, you can see that, for example, on 4 hours it was nothing significant, but if you go down to the smaller time frame, to the 4-hour chart, 100-minute chart, the RSI created some entry signal over here. So I don't know, it's just to showcase you how great this tool is for you to be ordered to automatically follow your movement on the chart. You don't need to switch to correct this chart, so on and so forth. It does it for you automatically. Okay, and the last tool I want to talk about is the chart replay tool. So it is very helpful. It is a great tool for you to check your trading psychology and to backtest your manual strategy. What it does, it is replaying the chart as the name suggests. So hit replay, and here you mark the point to which you want to replay the chart. So we hit that, the chart is, the right side disappeared, and for example we hit play, and the price is reconstructing the movement, the chart is reconstructing the movement of the price from that moment. And so here, for example, you can decide to backtest some strategy that you, for example, learned, and you want to open a buy trade over here, and it basically works like a paper trading. I don't know, how do you want to call it? I think the paper trading is the closest to it. And yeah, So you set this manual trade, you backtest it, and you see how it would happen. Of course, I hit buy, but we already saw what happened here. But if you, for example, replay the chart for, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 years, then it will be, the backtest would be more accurate for you in order to, if you would rewind the chart so far away, so far in the past. So let's say you want to close this position, and it will be marked that you bought here and sold and closed over here. Therefore, you can see that the profit is displayed down below. It is a very, very useful tool which they upgraded, because previously you couldn't open a trade. You had to place this long position, so on and so forth, mark it, and do it this way. But right now they made it automatical, and also the profits or the losses are displayed in this bar as well. So this is a very, very helpful tool, which I think is worth paying. Okay guys, as I promised, now we will discuss how to buy TradingView for half the price for a yearly plan. So basically, we go to the TradingView website. We need to, of course, register our free profile, free account, and then sign up to one of the paid plans. But after the 30-day trial, we need to actually pay for 1 month. So as you can see, if you, for example, take annually payment, by default, you just save 16%, which is basically 2 months free. But we want 6 months. We don't want to, pay a full price or pay or have the 16% discount. We want 50% discount. So we go to monthly. We choose the Pro, which is the cheapest one. We use it for 30 days. We pay those $15. I know it doesn't sound good, but you pay $15 for this particular month. And after a couple weeks, if you don't switch to a yearly plan, to the annual plan, you will receive a special offer from TradingView, which I will show you right now. So, as you can see, as I said, this is my account, and if you, after a couple weeks, don't switch to the annual plan, you will receive this limited offer. This offer is also limited to 30 days, and as you can see, I have left 2 days, 16 hours, so on and so forth. And go for a year plan, get 6 months free. But it is only for a yearly based plan. But as you previously saw, you were saving only 16%, but now you are saving 50%. So basically you are not paying $13, but $745 a month. And that's how it's done. I tested 2 times. Every time when I did that, they came out with this offer. I'm sorry, TradingView, if it is something you didn't want to, promote, but yeah, there it is. So guys, I hope you liked this one, learned something, and yeah, let me know maybe in the comments if you will be able to, get this special offer from the TradingView. So, of course, do check our other productions on this channel, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care and goodbye.